statistically,
Okay.
you know, we have a lot of billionaires now, a lot of people who are successful. We've heard their stories. I don't understand mentioning names. People will tell you that I became a billionaire and my starting capital was 200 naira. Some will say it's 5,000 naira I had when I started my business. No problem. We wish you well. Thank God you are where you are now. Now, we're talking about the people who are literally on the streets of Nigeria. So many graduates pumping out every year. And no job in sight, no capital. Let's talk about even start earning minimum wage. Now, my question is this. Do you now think someone who is possibly earning the minimum wage can actually save, based on what he said, can actually manage and multiply his income to become somebody substantial in life in the shortest time possible? In a fast-paced world we live in right now, where pressure is everywhere.
No.
Okay, so you agree with me when I said that poverty is in the face of everybody?
There's the minimum wage, and then there's this thing called side hustle. So as you
Okay,
are
side
getting
hustle.
your minimum wage, you are doing something else that is fetching you money.
Money, okay.
So that way you'll be able to manage and balance it. And then there's also this 50, 30, 20 splitting,
Rule, okay.
where 50 has to go to your needs,
Okay.
30 for your wants, and then 20 for savings.
Okay.
So I think most youths out there now need to apply that
Rule.
Yes.
Okay.
Even though I've not applied it for myself.
In
yet,
here they work. I try and
see.
see. Now waiting I save, now they save me. And see, when I know verse, now where I have say if I get 100K on a poor, I follow for the category. Now the thing touch me what I talk. But back to Sir, she was talking about side hustle. Can you tell us what kind of side hustle an average Nigerian who possibly doesn't even have a job, or those who have a very menial job, can do to multiply their income?
Okay, so I started on earlier saying that if you're earning the minimum wage, I'd assume if it's not by nepotism, that you have some value to offer.
Okay.
Right? So whatever value you're offering, if you can get 1,000 naira from it, you can get 10 million naira from it eventually.
Yeah.
It's just you understanding how to scale this value. So while you're earning your minimum wage, so 7K, in this case, you want to start thinking like somebody who is earning 770,000 naira net. And so to start thinking that way, you want to start thinking, what do I have that I can offer to gain this amount of money?
So it's not just in thinking big, it's about acting big.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So in thinking that way, you're also now checking if I'm able to gather this much value to offer to people to give me 776,000 naira in a month.
Okay.
Where are these people? How can I reach them? So this informs what kind of books I read. So I don't have so much now to earn books, to buy books by myself. Do I have people I can start associating with that I can read their books? Do I have people I can start associating with that I can read their books? Are there places that I can go for free? There are conferences.
Yeah.
There are places you can get into, and if you are a good person, even if you don't have money, and by being good, I mean
That's the capital.
you smell it. Yeah, exactly. I mean,
Character.
you also smell good. As little as that is, you smell good, you sound good, you're not disrespectful.
Okay.
You're always there to help. People spot value.
Yep.
You can't hide it. There's always treasure. If there's that treasure hidden in you, it will rub off on your outside. So when you position yourself amongst the right people, in the network of good people, the right people, and eventually they will spot you. Just be the good person that you are, and the value will show forth. Thank
Okay,
you.
according to Solar Speaks, he just rightly said that a good name is better than silver and gold. But then maybe I'll try it. I used to go to any of these supermarkets. I'll tell them that my father had a good name. I also have a good name.
Remember your good name. Smell good. Be a good person.
Good name.
Speak well.
Okay,
Sound
smell
well.
good. Be a good person. And okay, no problem. I'll try it. Viewers,
I promise you to.
tell me try. Okay, he has already said it too. And in case you have a good name and you try to go and buy something in the market and the thing did not work, just follow him on Instagram, and the rest is history. Now, let me take a closing note from every one of you here. Thank you so very much once again, for being on set. Now, Pastor Femi,
Yes.
from let's tweak it a bit on a spiritual angle here.
Okay.
Now, the concept of multiplication of finance, right now has some spiritual principles. Yeah, I believe in growth. I believe in success, and it can happen to everyone with the accurate level of preparation. Now, my question is, as a man of God, from your perspective, how do you think an average believer, an average human being, an average Nigerian who is possibly earning low, how can they scale up, taking spiritual advantage? How can they scale up?
Here, number one, the good book told us, Deuteronomy chapter 8, verse 18. It says, then you will remember the Lord your God, for it is him that gives you power to get wealth.
Wealth.
Regardless of the level you are, you need to seek God.
Okay.
He will reveal yourself to you.
Okay.
He will show you what you need to be doing.
Okay.
And I said before, earlier on, that there's no one that God created without value.
All right.
There is something you're given. There's something you carry. There is, and oftentimes a whole lot of people are carrying what they are crying for. Do you understand? So God is there to open your eyes, to help you discover you for who you are.
All right.
See through the resources and the treasure he has put inside of you.
Okay.
It says we have this treasure in earthen vessel, that the excellency of power may be of God and not of us. So when you get and discover that treasure, the next thing you have to do is to do your best to prune it, work on it, make it presentable for the world to pay for.
Okay. Thank you, sir. That was Rema. I felt it. Thank you. Now let's have a closing take, man. Let's have a closing take on this.
All right, so my closing take on this particular topic,
Yeah.
how Nigerians can manage their income. I feel you should just cut according to your clothes. Don't do past yourself. That's
Okay.
my closing
Cut
remark.
according to your clothes.
Like
Cut the material
according to your
not
size.
your size.
Sorry, your size. Like don't
No,
do.
these days people wear baggy. It's a trend
the-
now.
Even if you wear baggy, it doesn't mean you are managing your income. You are spending.
What about
lavish.
if the material is, small and the person is very lubricated,
you
like
know-
advancement?
you know how to manage it.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much. Over to you, so last week. Let's have a closing take.
Okay, to close out, go a bit more practical. What can you do to make money in this economy? I'd say look within. There are basically tons of things that you can do, especially if you have a phone. So if you stay on any social media platform, if you stay on these platforms and all you do most of the time is consume, you're doing yourself so much disservice. You want to start thinking about what you can do. There are people literally sounding like a horse and people are watching them. Just pick one thing. There's somebody who poses as a chimpanzee.
Yeah.
And with consistency, this person is making so much money now. So you do not have an excuse. If you can have a phone and you can subscribe, you can make money. So that's that. Look within. If you sound well, use your voice.
Yeah.
If you just start talking about what you know, and you eventually find your follower, and that way, even if it's just digital platforms, you start getting paid.
Okay,
eventually.
so thank you so much, everyone. It has been an amazing show. Now, to our dear audience and listeners, I want to believe that you've enjoyed every aspect of today's episode. Then, rightly, like Solar Speak said, leverage on social media. There's a lot of advantages online you can learn to scale up. But if I were to be asked what my closing note will be, to an average Nigerian out there, I would say, please stop betting. There are a lot of things you can actually start doing with your life with that kind of money. Stop betting. You don't need to go to unnecessary club. You don't need to party unnecessarily. Stop buying unnecessary ashwebi.
Cut down.
There's a lot of things you can cut down and make your life so much meaning and better. Yeah, so cut down a lot of. You don't even need to buy. It is wrong for you to wear designer when you don't even have $1 million lying in your bank account. So if you are wearing a designer, either it's the fake one or original one, you are wrong. You are very wrong. So on our excellent tip corner, before we cut, on our cameras and lights right here in the studio, on our excellent tip, I want to leave you telling you this. To be portrayed as someone of excellence, you need to learn how to laugh well in public. How you laugh matters. Manage your gesticulation that you're faced with every form of decorum. I'm sure if you're in front of Dangote as the world's, Africa's richest man and Nigeria's richest man, if he happens to make a joke to you, no matter how funny it is, I'm sure you will laugh with some form of decorum. So it brings about the excellence in you that even if you're in a comedy show, maybe some exceptions to that, but in public, wherever you find yourself, as an excellent driven person, your form of laughter should exercise a bit of decorum. Let there be excellence in everything you do, and that is all what we are about right here on the Breakup Podcast. Definitely, I'm sure you will you will subscribe, and you will follow us because you have enjoyed this.
Yes,
Thank you so
sir.
much. Till we see you
Thank
again next
you.
time.
Thank
I remain
you.
Advancement. Have a very lovely week.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.